I want to talk about nutrition. I want to sit up here and talk about how blueberries are good for your brain and dark leafy greens, they're good for the heart. But y'all want recipes. Y'all want to know, what can I eat if I become a vegan? True that. It's a struggle. I've been a vegan for a year now. I had my vegan anniversary just a couple of days ago, and it's still rough. So let's figure it out together. Come on. So welcome to my little piece of kitchen. It ain't all that. Actually, the apartment ain't all that, but guess what? The rent is all that. And I'm trying to save for a house, so hey, it's perfect. It's safe. Actually, we have security. We have a security gate, and they treat us pretty good around here. So we're gonna be here until I get that house. Y'all see? Y'all see? Y'all gonna be with me. I'm not going to show me cooking the whole way through. We're going to just do some snippets here and there. But I wanted to start off by introducing you all to my friend Roger here. Why do I call him Roger? Because he be doing it. Do it right. Oh, sorry. But y'all know Roger and Zap. Y'all know nobody Roger and Zap. But anyway, here's how Roger works. You take any vegetable or fruit you want. You need it clean. Get Roger. Roger be working. Roger be doing that thing. And it'll be clean before you know it, because I'll turn that off because I know you probably can't hear me too well. But you want your vegetables clean because you want to use the skin. The skin is very nutritious, and you want to keep the skin on all vegetables if possible. Okay, so that's where Roger come in. I love me some Roger. Now I was so excited about introducing you guys to Roger that I forgot to tell you guys what we're cooking. Sweet potato chili. See how clean Roger got that? I'm not into all those cooking shows, but there's one that I love, and that's Hell's Kitchen with Chef Ramsay. Because he be going in. And it is so funny. Now I know he does a lot of cussing, and I'm not a big cusser, but they don't, air the cuss words on TV. Now I have seen it where they have the cuss words, and it's just not as funny. So when he's cussing, they're bleeping it out, and it is just too hilarious. So I've watched it from season 1. Actually, a friend of mine, let me clean that up a little bit. Roger couldn't do everything. Now I got to do some work. But my friend Adrian, which is my daughter's name too, but my friend Adrian, she turned me on to Chef Ramsay, and actually she started watching it because she's a chef. So few years later, I was like, have you been watching Chef Ramsay? And she's like, no, girl, they don't teach you how to cook on there. But I have picked up a few things. I learned how to cut an onion on there, and appreciate how if you have the onion all the same sizes, that it'll cook evenly and taste better. So we're going to lay this down like that. Okay, so we have here the most important part of the chili. It's a chili seasoning, and I kind of make my own chili seasoning. I looked at a few recipes, and then, tasted them, saw what I wanted my chili to taste like. Now, my mama loves my chili, so we'll get ready to see why. So we have our chili powder, ancho chili pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. We have paprika, well, not just paprika, smoked paprika, which a lot of people put on their greens, but I put it in my chili. Got your cumin, parsley, have your pepper, oregano, yes, oregano and basil. And then this is my no salt, which I get from Dr. Greger. It's in his book, and I will share the recipe. I don't know if I should share the recipe. Anyway, I will share the book with you all, and you all can check that out. If it's online, then I will share the recipe for it. But then we have chipotle, hey, chipotle chili pepper, and it won't make it. I won't make it too hot because my sister doesn't like it hot. So we're gonna keep it mild this time, and sugar. So here's our chili season put all together. Looks pretty good, I think. It tastes pretty good too. Of course, you can taste the chili season if you want to make sure it has the right taste to it. And it did. It had a little heat to it, but of course, when it gets mixed with everything else, it won't be so bad. So if you want more heat, just add more of the peppers. And I just put it in this mason jar. And I use this label to make it look a little fancy. Plus, you can just take the tape off, when you're done, and reuse it for something else if you like. Now, I got the label maker from Amazon.com. And, of course, you can order one if you'd like. Well, we skipped a couple of steps. I worked ahead without filming, and I apologize for that, but that's okay. We didn't miss Roger. Do it. Do it, Roger. Do it. Do it. Do it, Roger. Do it. What song was that? Get on the dance floor, baby. Shake it, mama. More bounce to, that's what it's, more bounce to the, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a dancer, so I'm just faking. You won't see me on TikTok. So there's one thing I wanted to share with you guys about the butcher board. Now, first of all, you can't use just any butcher board because some butcher boards will dull your knife very quickly, and I know you don't want that. These are Victorianox knives, and they make Swiss Army knives, so I feel like these are some nice knives. My sister bought me these knives. I have 3 sisters. The one I've mentioned so far is Tubu, that's her nickname, and she lives here in Atlanta. My other sister, Elaine, I call her Lily, so she'll be coming here next weekend. I wonder if I can get her on my YouTube channel. So, anyway, she bought me these knives. They nice. They was kind of expensive, so I appreciated her about that. But anyway, so number one, you shouldn't use just any butcher board because some of them will dull the knives, and those acacia butcher boards, which probably everybody has, they're in the stores now, and they're not very expensive, and they're really pretty. You'll see them, I guess it's bamboo, acacia bamboo. Don't use those because they will dull your knives, and you will be crying and sad, especially if your sweet sister bought them for you like mine did. So that's one thing. And then number 2, which I did a second ago, scraping this food off like that. Don't do it with your knife. You're going to dull your tip of your knife. So you want to turn it over this way, or you can just do like this and be done with it. Like I said, I don't know if this is bad to eat or not, but probably more presentation than anything. Like, no one wants to see. Now, the seeds, I know when they're cooked, they're a little hotter, so you don't want the seeds in there if you want to regulate your heat. But the stems and things, you know, they are edible, at least on most plants. Now, the butcher board I have, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was not that expensive, and it's okay to use. But I'm trying to get my sister to buy me a real nice one. I think cherry wood is a real good one. I think it's like $50, but we'll see. Now, my knife skills ain't all that. I do watch Hell's Kitchen, but anyway, I got a friend, Kamaria. Actually, he has a cooking channel on YouTube, and I will definitely be dropping a link down below. He got some nice knife skills. I don't know if he's a chef or if he just has a passion for cooking. I wouldn't say I have a passion for cooking. I can cook now. Don't trip. I've done a many potlucks, and I've had a many people over my house after church, and they said, "Ooh, child, this is good." So we're cutting up red, yellow, and green peppers, and we're going to put them in the chili just to make it look nice. They say that there's different tastes, and I don't know that I've really paid attention like that, but I know for presentation sakes, it's pretty when you have all those colors in there. We're going to be cutting up, we cut up the yellow, we're cutting up the red, and I already have green cut up already. They're frozen. I did not buy any green peppers the last time I went to the grocery, so we will be using frozen green peppers. And as I said in the first video, or the second one, I believe it was the first one, that it's okay to freeze your food. It only loses very little value. Just like with cooking, it loses a little value, but one, it's better to have some frozen than to not have any at all. And plus, with me just cooking for me, I would waste so much food if I didn't freeze it. So we're going to use frozen green peppers. So earlier I stated that we skipped a couple of steps. I actually prepared the sweet potatoes and the beans off camera, but that's okay. I will link a thorough recipe below so that you can find that on my website. Also, I have a recipe for the beans because I prepare my own beans in the Instapot, and there's a little recipe for that. Very simple. So I prepared the sweet potatoes. I had them in a bowl, of course, and then I poured a little juice from the beans onto the sweet potatoes. Then I took some of the seasoning from earlier that we made, and I sprinkled it on there, mix it up a little bit, and then put it on a pan. And actually, I had it resting earlier, but put it on the pan here. They look kind of ugly, so I really don't want to show you, but anyway, they're just toasted, and the paper is burnt looking, but they good though. You gotta taste as you go, right? Oh, that's good, honey. I need to pull me up to the side. But okay, I digress. Now we're going to prepare the onions and the peppers. Now, we're going to use aquafaba. It's used from the beans, okay? And we're not going to use any oil. I know that a lot of times you want to use oil to prepare your onions and your peppers, but we're not going to do that, and I'm not going to get into it on this video. I'm not going to dog out oil on this video. But I will share with you about oil in another video. Then we'll add the beans. Oh, child, who said the vegans don't eat good? I mean, they just look good, don't it? So you guessed it, no footage for the end of the chili making, but I'll tell you what to do. All you need to do is, all the recipe is already there. You just turn the heat, well, you can leave the heat on what it was, and then it's going to start, doing a little boil. So as soon as it starts boiling, you turn it down to low, and you'll let it simmer. You'll put the top on it, let it simmer for 30 minutes, and voila, we've got chili, vegan chili. Now, this next thing we're going to do is, I don't know if you've heard of this before, but let me get the ingredients together. Very simple. Yes, peanut butter and chili go together. I was raised on it, okay? Now, I've lived in a few places in the United States. A couple of say I lived in Colorado. I've lived in Alaska, believe it or not. North Carolina. And I've asked different people, have they had a peanut butter sandwich with their chili? And most of them looked at me like I was crazy. As a matter of fact, one, he's from the Midwest, and he had never tasted it before, but most generally, the people who have had it have been from the Midwest. So, if you're not from the Midwest, I'm going to turn you on, okay? I love me some peanut butter. You see that? Yeah. I go deep in the peanut butter jar. Jelly, not so much. So the serving size for peanut butter is 2 tablespoons. And when I first read it, I'm like, nah, bro, I need more than that. But really, you don't need that much. So that's not even a tablespoon. You see that? That's plenty. Get a little more. So this is 1 tablespoon. Now, although peanuts are good for you, they're not the most nutritious nut, but all nuts are good for you. Well, I won't say that, we are worldwide and national, and Somebody like, oh, that's not true. Well, okay. The nuts I know about are very nutritious for you. Peanuts are nutritious. They have plenty of protein. But they are fattening, so you got to watch how much you eat. So I would do this. And I'd give one to your hungry friend. Or you can have one for later, or you can eat it, because with the bread, okay, this bread I got from Aldi. Fit and Active bread, whole wheat bread, and one that's only 35 calories in it. Now, the Ezekiel bread, which tastes like nothing in my opinion. I do not care for Ezekiel bread. No taste. But this has mad flavor and only 35 calories. And I believe Ezekiel bread had 40 calories. If I'm wrong, I will definitely put up the right amount on the screen. But this is 35 calories a slice. And the fiber content is 5 grams of fiber. So, pretty good. So we have our bowl of vegan chili. And it looks scrumptious. Now, we have our peanut butter sandwich. And here's what you do. I don't want to spill it on myself, of course. But you just take it. Now, I don't like when people eat online, and I won't do it too often, but I just wanted to show y'all how we do it in the Midwest. Just dip it in and This is really good. I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be eating, but it's good. So, try it. Now, I just have a salad, and I won't show how to make that, of course, because one is easy and two, I already made it. But, and I won't try it because it's just a garden salad with a little, it's kind of pretty. I made it, have some color in it because you don't want a boring look. Veganism gets a bad rap anyway, so you at least got to be pretty, okay? But I will leave what I put in it in a link below. And also, now I have a salad here. It's not a special salad. It's just I say a garden salad. So I'm not going to teach you all how to make that. It's self-explanatory. And I will leave a recipe for it down below, all the vegetables that I put in it. But a salad is an easy way to get in nutrients real quick and easy, just like a smoothie is. And we'll do a smoothie in another video. But you can knock out like cruciferous vegetables. You should have them every day. So I have some arugula in there. And then, well, I'm not going to tell you all that I put in there. I'll leave it in the link below. But, you can have a salad with your chili. Of course, beans are protein. And now, with this sandwich, okay, so I'm going to tell you a little bit. Now, back in the day, they found out that all plants have protein in them, okay? All plants have protein in them. So, where am I going to get my protein? Eat your vegetables. Eat your fruit. Eat your beans. What else? Eat your peanuts. Eat your pistachios, okay? Eat your pistachios because they have protein in it. That's how you get protein. So, they found out, I think it was in the 70s, that some plants have more of the amino acids, which amino acids, like there's about 20 that make a protein, but our body can't make all of the protein, all of the amino acids, so we have to eat them. And so let's say like a peanut. A peanut has maybe like 5 amino acids. I do not know the amino acids by heart, but I would love to learn them. And one day I will. I will be reciting them to you, and you'll be like, oh, dang. But anyway, peanuts, let's say they have 5 amino acids in them, and then your wheat bread have 4. So then they said, well, we have to match those up. But no, the body is awesome. God made us an awesome body. And if we ate peanuts in the morning and then we ate our wheat bread at night, they mix together in our bodies with the chemical changes, the metabolism, and all them kind of big words that we get our nutrients. So that's probably why they started doing peanut butter and wheat bread, because peanut butter has, part of the amino acids. The wheat bread has the other part, and that makes a full protein. But hey, what the body does, what God gave us, this magnificent thing here that God gave us, is a body that can take peanuts in the morning and wheat bread at night and put them together, and by the morning, honey, you strong like Popeye. It ain't just spinach. It's all the plant. Eat your plants. Eat your plants. Eat your plants. Don't worry about what to eat. You already know what to eat. It's in the refrigerator. You just gotta be a little creative with it, and I'm gonna be here for you. I do love nutrition now. That's what made me be a vegan. Just the way certain vegetables and fruits and nuts and things react to the body, and you can heal yourself. It's just so awesome. But we're gonna do a little bit of both, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one.